Hey everybody, and welcome back to Ultimate Chicken Horse. Rob and Nick got together and said, hey, wouldn't it be cool if we excluded Austin and Ryan from the voting procedure? And then we said we're not going to take that anymore. So that's my roundabout way of introducing that this is probably going to be the last Chicken Horse episode, at least for a while.
That's the most unceremonious way to actually say that.
It's been really good, and I know there's going to be a lot of people who are sad to see it go, but you know, I think we've done what needs to be done in Ultimate Chicken Horse.
This was like, well, maybe we get like 10 episodes out of it, you know.
We've passed 69, that's all that's important.
We've had some, you know, we've discovered phantom glues and red coins.
Yeah.
Staggered stammers.
We gotta end on windmill, by the way.
Staggered stammers.
That's a fair.
Actually, we probably have to end on dance already, don't we?
No, we don't.
No, we're gonna have a good time on the last. I mean, maybe the game will get like a big update.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say. Is maybe there's gonna be new maps or new, you know, even just a content patch would be worth going back for, like, you know, another week's worth of episodes or something. But this frees up time for us to maybe do something else. Although we have no idea what that may or may not be at the present moment.
Yeah, actually, no, that's a good idea. That it would be
penultimate dog cat.
Yeah, there you go. We can play that one. Yeah,
we could play some penultimate dog cat.
I mean, I guess that would mean that you guys should leave suggestions in that.
No, you don't have to. We're gonna play Magic again. It's gonna be.
You can't even joke promise that. They'll lose their fucking mind.
That's a good point, actually.
200 more episodes coming up. No big deal. They'll be 3 hours long each, by the way. Ryan's very generous with his time. I'm joking. None of those things were said.
Be careful
as
what you
if I
wish
needed.
What, you're saying you're
yeah, that's off if on you want to get me back for that, then yeah, sure. Let's go.
Let's make sure the game works.
Friday night Hearthstone taverns.
Oh, well, now you've gone and done it.
No, we can't do honestly, 4-player in that.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah. Is that I would want to do, like, if Hearthstone ever had 4-player, I would absolutely love to bring the Magic
to be honest with you,
back
Hearthstone has millions of players, so you seem to be getting it confused with some other games.
It
did it right after you said it.
I know.
Yeah.
Does it always do it after no winners, no points?
I think it just always does it every round.
Yeah.
We should know this after 80 episodes.
Yeah, we should.
The memes all disappear with the game as soon as we stop.
But do you ever have that happen? Like, you look at, like, maybe you got your shirt off, you're about to take a shower, and you're like, has that mole always been there?
Shirt off?
And then, like, you know, 2 years later, you're like,
oh, God.
I guess so.
I found a skin tag on my neck the other day, and I just ripped it off.
What?
Whoa!
What's
you don't do that.
Tag?
Yeah, but I did it because it was hurting and annoying. I just was sick of it rubbing on my shoulder.
It could be cancerous, dude.
Yeah, well, it's off now.
Well, the problem solves.
Yeah, I mean, the cancer's gone. There you go. That's crisis averted.
Doctors hate him. Yeah, it just sort of ripped off the cancer.
That seems like I figured it out.
I was like, you know what? I ain't dealing with this.
I don't know why being a doctor is so fucking hard.
I don't know about this one, Rob.
Yeah,
the array of bullets is not very conducive to escape. Oh, fuck.
Oh, you're dead.
Oh!
What? Oh, no. And Lou gets you.
Oh, the cat's freaked out so much.
The belly of the beast.
Lou fucking gets you. That's beautiful.
Wait, so I have cancer now?
Yeah, apparently.
It was like a flesh-colored one, not like black or anything.
It's just that you have a little bit of mustard right there.
I mean, it's probably fine. Like,
probably fine.
I was in general. You shouldn't just like rip it off. Like,
yeah, but it was rubbing on stuff, and I didn't like it.
Hold on, I still don't actually, like, I wasn't making a joke. I don't know what a skin tag is. What's a skin tag?
It's like a little growth of extra skin, just like a little flap of skin that just comes out.
Every man has one that comes out of the bottom of his pelvis. You wouldn't know, Rob.
It's called the clitoris.
Well, the penis is very much like a giant clitoris.
Scientists hate them.
The clitoris?
No,
Scientists do hate the clitoris.
That's a good point. They're fucking sick of that shit.
They didn't believe it existed until the 50s.
I still don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jury's still.
Hey, I
it's,
made
like,
it.
it's like the Loch Ness monster.
Yeah.
It's like a little man in a boat. The Loch Ness monster.
You think the like men can't find the clitoris thing was always a meme? Like everyone always knew where the clitoris was, but just like it was always a
Oh
joke.
yeah, dude. Like there's cave paintings.
I think the joke is the men know where it is, but they avoid it because they're stupid and like lazy, I guess.
I want to see those cave paintings.
Rob only wants to see them when they've got a vampire in them. Ooh. I don't need a jacket.
But it would be very
guys gonna leave me
blocky.
hanging?
Hello?
Hello? Did
My
Discord
internet's
disconnect?
not dead. Oh!
I asked what a
Hello?
cave painting of a clitoris would look like, and then
Oh,
everyone
fuck.
stopped.
I thought I had made the most unfunny joke in the history of time. You guys just fucking went dead silent, and I was like, oh, fuck. I didn't
Wait,
think it was that bad.
Hold on. Before we continue here, is Nick here?
Yes.
Oh, okay, because he was the last one that I heard Robot Town.
I was
was
talking
like-
about a cave painting of a clitoris, and everyone keeps going silent every time I say it.
I'm the most scared I've ever been playing Ultimate Chicken Hours.
I wish you'd stop ghosting me about my clit.
Did you guys know that
Wow.
multiple clitorises are called clitori?
Yes. Actually, it's clitoro.
Yeah, well that's just
Yeah, right.
one.
Yeah. That's a single clitor.
clitoro.
The clitorum.
Toro. Sounds
Yeah.
like a really
My
bad
neighbor
wrestling-
clitoro.
El
Guillermo
Clitoro.
del Clitoro.
You know when you go to Starbucks now, they try to upsell you. I guess making like 9,000% markup per cup of coffee isn't enough. Go in for a cup of coffee. A cup of coffee, please. This is how an average Starbucks interaction goes. If you've ever been, it's a coffee chain that originated in Seattle, Washington. Now you go into the Starbucks if you want a caffeinated beverage like a coffee, and you go, "Hey, I'd like a coffee, please." You order it in various. No one's gonna stop me here, huh? You're just gonna let it keep going.
I
I really want to know how
I
this
thought
it
this
revolves
story
around the
was
clitoris.
gonna happen here, yeah.
But
At some point, you gotta say your
Are
name
you
is
gonna end
Trump.
on rolling mead or
No,
something?
but now you
Like,
go to the Starbucks and you go, "Hey, I'll have I'll have a venti pike, please," because you order in sizes that are Italian because it wants to have the illusion of being like a
Right.
coffee chain that's very haute coffee, and
Yeah.
which coincidentally was the name of a mod in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas that got people
Yeah.
in a lot of hot water, if you know what I
Yeah.
mean.
Yeah.
But
They banged.
Something.
now they go, "You want some lemon loaf with that?" If I wanted some lemon loaf, I would have told you I wanted some lemon loaf.
Isn't it like $7 too?
It's just a decision. It's not my first time at the coffee shop known as Starbucks, as demonstrated by my encyclopedic knowledge of the procedure and company philosophy. If I wanted a lemon loaf, I would have walked up and been like, "Hey, I'll take a venti pike, please." Oh, right, and the lemon loaf. Don't try
It's
to...
like a fish, right?
Yeah, pike's a fish. That's what I was gonna say. Is like you ordering just like a whole fish at Starbucks? Like what kind of store is Starbucks?
Well, you
in
see,
Canada?
the Pike is also the name of a street in Seattle, which is where the company known as Starbucks, this coffee shop in question, was.
Yeah.
This is where it was founded. So
I
You
see.
know too much.
Yeah, but how do you order a coffee once you're there?
you go, "I'll take a large
I'll take one
coffee,
large
please."
mouth bass, please.
Can I have one? Can I have one rainbow trout in a grande cup?
This is a weird joke.
Well, I'm just saying there. I wonder what percentage of the obesity epidemic
Yeah.
can be
has to do with Stardust.
Can-
Stardust.
can be tied to that barista at Starbucks asking you if you want a lemon loaf.
Probably almost none.
90%.
Almost all of it, yeah.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, that's probably fair. I just kind of want to have a Starbucks. Can we actually like once YouTube and Twitch fails for all of us?
Right, yeah.
Can we make a Starbucks knockoff called like Klarblocks and like?
You had a lot of opportunities there.
I mean, I couldn't really think of a
Nurgle.
good pun.
What was
Yeah.
what was the
Nurgle,
color?
yeah.
Nurle.
Nurle, that's it. Oh, fudge.
Yeah.
I don't-
But yeah, and then it only sells fish in cups.
Here's the
Cup
thing.
of fish.
You called
It's
it
like
a
cup of
jacked up. No, here's the thing. There was a time where I was like, "Yo, Mouth, we should like open a Subway franchise together. It's guaranteed money. We'll just, you know, pool our savings. One of us has to, like, go to the Subway University, and then we'll, like, split it down the middle. But he always, and you fuckers do it too, it's never, let's just open a Subway and collect the paychecks. It's always, yeah, and at our Subway, we're gonna use, like, real honey in the bread. And I'm like, no.
And no ranch!
Yeah.
You don't have the options.
Everyone,
That's true, yeah.
Everyone
Just
wants
'cause you're
to
a
fuck with
franchisee.
it, though. Everybody wants to fuck with the sure thing. Just
It's
don't-
not a sure thing. You still
You
have to
mean
be a good
everybody, or
manager.
do you
Come
just
on.
mean mouth?
Well, I mean, mouth and... Well, any of you guys want to open up a Subway with me?
It's not easy to run a restaurant, though.
I think it's probably pretty easy to run a Subway, all things considered, right?
It's not easy to look at freaking Hell's Kitchen, man, or Kitchen Nightmares. Everybody's got nightmares going on in their kitchen.
That's true. There are a lot
Have
of
you
nightmares.
considered that?
Does Subway even have a kitchen?
It's what you see.
I
What
mean,
you
it's-
see is what you get.
it's
It's
They
like-
got big vats of frozen stuff.
They
in
got
the back.
knives and ovens.
yeah,
Yeah.
they do.
There's,
I mean, yeah,
there's
it's probably not
kitchen,
that
there's
hard to run a
kitchen stuff
Subway.
going on somewhere.
I don't
They
think
probably
it's...
like cut the meat, or maybe like prepare the meat. I don't know.
There's
No, they definitely
definitely
do not do that.
stuff to do.
I'm
in a
not
Subway.
saying that it's necessarily like
Windmill.
running a Subway is like the same as just like sleeping on the couch watching whatever movies on, you know, TBS, right? But in the whole scheme of things,
Yeah.
Probably-
Compared to running, you know, Gordon Ramsay's steakhouse, Subway.
hell,
is
compared to
probably
running
pretty easy.
like a McDonald's.
Really? You think so?
They got fryers going, and they got, you can get smoothies there now. You can get, you know, coffee drinks there now. They
You
got
get breakfast all day.
yeah, some.
you
Whoa!
You can't win though.
What if I do the same thing but times 30? Here we go. Here we go.
Slingshot him. Bring him home.
Oh, John,
Oh,
this is for you, John Glenn.
Cena!
Oh.
Ba-ba-da-ba.
All right. Well, I want to see comments from Subway owners and managers.
There's gotta
And-
be like two, right? There's gonna be two out there. I
There's
think.
gotta
Mention
be
two,
somebody
how
out there.
difficult
Own a
it is
Subway
to work
or a
there.
manager? I could see managers. At
No,
Subway
there's no
once.
doubt that at least one person watches our videos who's like, you know, their parents are really wealthy, and they're like, hey, for your 18th birthday, we're giving you, you know, one of our Subway franchises. Let me know what it's like, because I'm in the market. Not really, but
How much
I just
do you
think you're
it costs to
underestimating
open a
it.
Subway?
the franchising
Uh,
fee was like $100 and something thousand.
$125,000.
Really?
I mean, it's not cheap. It's not like buying
What?
a bike or something, but
And that's just the franchising fee, right? Like you still have to pay for the real estate or whatever. Or is that all included?
Yeah,
I
that's to
don't
buy the license to open the store on the land that you provide.
think- right. Exactly. Yeah.
yeah, but we got
So-
like a garage, so
Okay.
I don't know if Subway would allow that.
Just like pop it open there and
well, that's
I
what
don't know,
Mal's
be like
here
a Planet
for.
Coaster Park.
That's what Mal's here for.
Just say it's themed. Just open your garage door.
Here in my
It's a themed
garage.
Subway. I am in my garage.
Hey, okay, I've got the cold cut combo. Would you like a, you know, pepperoni sandwich with that as well? If I wanted a pepperoni sandwich, I would have ordered one.
But would you order a lemon loaf at Subway?
Nah,
I've had their cookie. It was all right.
Did
Yeah.
nobody else hear that?
you went.
Did you fart or something?
No, the character death was like 10 seconds longer than normal. Like
Was
he
it
died,
really?
he was like, "Ring."
Did he shoot a hot dog?
And then he went, and he just did that for like 5 seconds.
It's so creepy when Rob shoots a hot dog. Ah! Every time I think of the hot dog that got lost in his lungs and never came out.
You know, it's like a guaranteed 10 million view video is if we all get to PAX East and start shooting hot dogs.
I'm never doing that.
You know what I said we should do at PAX East though is get to a bar,
Go to
and
Bear's
then
house.
get really drunk, and then
Yeah.
fucking sing a live rendition of Boobaloo.
No.
Yeah, that sounds really lame. That sounds like if you like
Really
that
drunk.
That's
sounds
almost like if you guys had gone to the basement of a bar and all
Yeah, I
just
was
sang
about to
All
say.
Star together.
Is
Okay.
that really?
but people came down and sang that with us. There's a difference there.
There were
no
people
one would be
giving
singing
us,
the
like,
whirly
If
rig.
we're convincing
Fist
enough, they'll think
solidarity.
it's an actual pirate shanty. All right.
I'm just saying. I feel like if there's a scale of like, you know, like pulling out magic cards and playing a magic card game tournament at the basement of a bar and like singing All Star in
what's
the basement of the
wrong
bar,
with the
that's
magic
closer to
cards?
the magic cards.
Pulling down magic cards in the basement of a bar is bothering nobody. Well,
but like
you can go to a board game bar. You could go play freaking Settlers of Catan, but if you pull out these magic decks, then all of a sudden it's like, get out of here.
If you go to a regular old bar and you're pulling out fucking Settlers of Catan, then you have branded yourself like I am a nerd.
Josh would do
Look
that.
At me, nerd.
And Josh would make it seem cool somehow.
Why do you gotta fucking like just playing the man like that, Rob? Is what I.
What if you
just
pull out a
saying.
Magikarp?
Hey, we're
That's
trying to get away from our wives in here. No magic allowed.
It's true.
You know what? So why don't you step to me? I spent $300 on this Bank Company deck, and you know what? You're not allowed in my fucking Subway anymore.
Wow. So you're gonna make a can you make a themed Subway restaurant?
See, this
that's
is
like-
why this is like step one of the job interview for being the co-franchisee. Is what's your dream for our Subway? The correct answer is, I don't know, sell sandwiches. That's the correct answer. The wrong answer is, what if we put leather couches in the lounge? Made it like a swanky Subway. That's like, we'll call you.
Swankway.
Yo, I would go to a leather lounge
No,
Subway.
you wouldn't.
No,
Would you go to a leather lounge though?
I would go.
Oh, this fucking
I've been to a
Murph!
leather lounge many times.
Did you pull
Let
out
me
your
tell
magic
you.
cards?
Tell me about the leather lounge.
Well, there was a guy. We'll call him. Oh no!
Let's call
okay,
him
we'll
on
call him
no.
On No.
Nebula.
What kind of stuff did Oh No show you?
He showed me his fucking dick.
Oh.
Now you
Wow.
motherfucker. Yeah.
Really good, actually.
Totally on purpose.
I'm just like still trying to process how Rob thinks singing All Star is somehow less lame than singing a made-up pirate shanty.
Because the thing.
Do you know what they used to do at bars? Sing
They-
pirate shanties.
What are you talking about?
You
We used to sing pirate shanties?
Maybe they weren't pirate shanties, but they were shanties
I
nonetheless.
think you're thinking of pirates.
Yeah,
I think-
you're thinking of
I'm
pirates.
just thinking of pirates in general. Yeah, that's it. But the question is, what do vampires sing? Is there a vampire?
Probably some like Evanescence.
There's probably like a good pun in there somewhere, but I couldn't find it.
Yeah, I'm looking
Yeah.
for it.
I mean, I believe in. I have faith in you guys.
Raining
honestly.
Blood by Slayer.
Yeah, but I already kind of made that joke.
Lame.
No, you need to make a pun out of a
Yeah, it's
genre.
gotta be a
of
pun.
music. Yeah,
It's gotta be a pun.
Vampire Weekend.
that is not a genre of music, nor is it a pun.
Also, like, probably the least likely band for an actual vampire to listen
Is
to.
it? Wait, does that count as a pun or no?
No,
No.
It's got
I
vampire in
it's
it.
it's wordplay. I think I don't know if
Okay.
it's a pun.
Well, but what?
I thought it was
is-
pretty punny if you asked me.
Wow.
Ooh, I'll have the pressed chicken sandwich, please.
Ooh, we don't sell those. You can have a cold cut combo.
Can I at least send a leather couch?
Yeah, next door.
Freaking cold cut combo and Kate's cosmic cow. Like, man, you're all about the triples of those letters.
You know, cold is spelled with a C.
You didn't spell it with a C in your roller
So
coaster.
is so is cut
Well, not if,
and combo.
unless this is Mortal Kombat.
I think it is.
Yo, can you make a pirate? Nah, actually, a pirate Mortal Kombat themed Subway?
That was not the original joke, but I think
No, it
you just
wasn't.
ran with it.
Yeah. You know, and sometimes you just gotta,
Oh,
gotta accept how it goes.
We made this too.
That's Phantom Glue!
Phantom
I
Blue.
expected to be stuck to it, and I
The
wasn't.
phantom of the glue inside your mind.
But yeah, I'd open a Subway.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah, you're right. I wouldn't.
Honestly,
I
That's
don't really
what
want to open a
asked
Subway.
you,
I'd rather
and
open
then-
something else. Like open just something, more
Make
fun.
an arcade.
what's more fun
That's
than
like-
a Subway?
Well, okay.
An arcade?
Before I answer your question, I just want to. Oh, god damn it! Like, I just want to say, okay, there are people who open businesses in New York all the time, right? And,
No way.
And they're
What do
they're
you call
delis. Well, no, but see, the thing is, they open up
Wantrepreneurs.
delis, right?
Yeah.
Now, a deli is like a dime a dozen. There's a million of them all over New York. Why would you name your deli Corner Deli or, 15th Street Deli? Because that's like half the delis in New York are just that. You're spending like $250K on this deli. The best you're gonna come up with is Corner Deli.
What are you gonna call it?
They're trying to ride the
Hello?
name recognition, man.
I'm
That's a
just
huge
saying.
chain.
just saying, man. Like, get a little bit more creative if you're gonna, you know, do something. Do something.
Hey,
that.
I know your business has been here for 85 years, but Rob has got something to tell you.
Well, no, but like, there's like the delis that have been around for 85 years have names, and maybe that's conspiracy theory.
Like what?
Katz's Delicatessen, Ben's Best Delicatessen.
Why don't you become a consultant of delicatessens and help them write their names then?
I really should, honestly.
It's free
I
money.
hate that
If you're
word.
thinking of opening up a deli in New York, just don't name it after the street that it's on. It's boring.
These are the synergistic marketing strategies you can expect from Robert and Robert Enterprises.
Exactly. I'm in the Murph.
What if you called it like Nerlay Deli?
There
My
you go,
God,
perfect.
he's a genius.
It is more dynamic.
And put some leather couches down in the lobby. People
'Cause
love
then you
leather.
You could say like, oh hey, we're going to, like we used to go to this deli called Silverio's Deli,
Yeah.
and we say, hey, we're going to Silverio's.
But it creates
fun.
it creates an awkward situation, I think. Because what if you went to the deli and the guy was like, hey, I'm the owner. And you're like, you look a lot more like a Bashir than you look like a Silvario. Like, wouldn't you think that it undermined the goodness of the deli?
I mean, I'll tell you what, Silverio definitely looked like Silverio.
There's
I'll
a
tell you
deli
that.
that's
Oh,
been on the
Silverio,
run.
coming to your
Oh,
stereo.
I like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Why risk it?
I think
He had no teeth, and he was really creepy.
You have big muscles.
Slurp Vario.
That's because he has no teeth.
What's happening right now?
We're actually like blowing shit up.
No!
Ah, I'm in there. We in this.
This
boys.
is we're getting to our very last turn of Ultimate Chicken Horse now.
Oh yeah.
After this.
That's sad.
I wish our final episode was better.
Wow, I thought it was okay.
It had that overlong Starbucks bit.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm
whose
kind of
fault
with you
was
on that.
That is my fault. I was, not every episode's a winner.
The levels have been good.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Nah, they've mostly been bad.
All right, well, you know what?
Not the Murph!
You blew up a Murph.
Why would you Murph that?
Said it was a bad episode. You said it was a bad
I didn't,
episode.
say
place!
I didn't say it was a bad episode. I said it was.
I don't get to place my final object.
That doesn't mean that you take away a Murph from our lives, Austin.
Oh.
Murph
No,
takes
that just
away...
gives you the hope for the Murph of tomorrow, honestly.
Yeah, but there is
The
no
Murph of tomorrow.
Who's gonna be the
There's
first
no
one out?
Murphs ever again.
Oh God.
It's Nick. It's me.
He did it.
He did it.
Hey, did he?
Hey Diddy. Hey Diddle Diddle.
Oh, how fitting.
Suck on my fiddle.
Hey,
Austin wins the final match.
Clever Endeavor, come out with some more stuff for this game, and we'll play more of it.
Yeah,
What
that'd be
levels too. I'd love some new levels.
More levels,
Yeah.
and I don't know, make like a freaking laser beam or something. And it turns
Yeah,
on
like
off
3 more parts or something.
fire traps, and like I don't know. There's got to be some more stuff you can.
Yeah, just slide into my DMs. We'll chat about
Just
it.
look at like any video game platformer, like take some like gravity reversers from VVVVVV or something, and then
Key and block combo, so you got to get a key to
Oh,
open a
yeah,
block.
Yeah,
no,
that
I
would
got
be
my
good.
horizontal
the coin.
stammers, dude.
horizontal stammers, absolutely.
Yeah.
But
Wait. How are they not horizontal right
Yeah,
now?
they're exactly horizontal. You
Vertical.
mean
The
vertical?
stammers themselves aren't, though.
the stammers are vertical; they shoot horizontally.
Yeah.
Oh, you want the structure of the object? Okay.
But it still shoots horizontally. It's just a horizontal stammer that still shoots horizontally.
Like a box that's laid down instead of standing up. I got it.
Right, yeah, no, that would be cool. Yeah, definitely.
Also vertical stammers and also vertical stammers would be great.
Mhm. Yeah, no, that'd be good.
Well, thanks
So,
for
yeah.
watching. If you've enjoyed the Ultimate Chicken Horse series, don't hesitate to show your support. Click the like button. Maybe we'll be back with more in the future, depending on what the future of the game even holds. But for now, thanks for joining us on this extended odyssey, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
This is a Pack Patrol signing out. Peace, fool.